holidays, everyone. Wait a minute. Yeah, oh, all right. There we go. Now that's more like happy holiday crafting, everyone. Woohoo! I'm Matthew Reinhart, pop-up book creator. Happy holidays. It's time for crafting. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the pop-up studio. Happy holidays. My name is Matthew Reinhart. This is my studio. I'm a pop-up book creator, children's book author, and illustrator, and I welcome you into my domain. No, into my studio where I make all the pop-ups that I work on and all the different other books that I work on. This year, I've got 12, well, in honor of the song, 12 Days of Christmas, we're going to do the 12 pops of the holidays, so it includes everybody, So we're doing the 12 pops of the holidays. We're almost finished. I want to say happy holidays to everybody. Let's make crafts together. And you can make these cards. There's 12 different cards. You can make them either as cards and give them away for gifts, and there's a template down below. I'll tell you all about that in a second. Or you can turn all of the pops into a gigantic holiday book. We'll do that at the end of these videos. I mean, it's super easy. You just glue the cards together and voila, book. You can do anything you want with these templates. These are yours. They're free. You just have to supply the supplies. What is the card this time around? This time, oh, it's really cool. I always love these things every year. NutCracker! We're gonna make a NutCracker pop. Look at that. I love how his arms swing down, his head goes up, and his legs come down. So he gets to be really tall. Look at him. Hello! I am going to crack your nuts! Ooh, that doesn't sound good. Anyways, we're gonna make this pop today. So what you do is you download the template. There's a link down below. You'll download the template. It's a PDF. You print it out onto cardstock. Don't use regular paper. Use just regular cardstock. You can use any color you like. I used white so I can marker on it, but if you want to use colors, that's cool. So you're gonna print it out onto the cardstock. I think you'll need about 3 or 4 pieces, and then we're gonna cut it all out and assemble it. Super easy. Let's do it together. You wanna get started? Let's do it. All right, we printed out all of the templates onto cardstock. We need a ruler. We need something to score with. I use a knitting needle, but you can use a large paper clip. You can use something to cut with. I use a craft knife, but you can use scissors. And also, we're gonna need some glue, just regular old glue, like Elmer's glue, something like that. I put them in a little bottle like this, so it's a little easier. So let's start scoring. What's the score, Matthew? How do you do the scoring? Well, we press with the edge of our knitting needle or a large paper clip, and we press into the paper. We don't press so hard that it goes through the paper, of course. We follow all the dotted black lines, and that's where we're going to fold. Then we start cutting the solid black lines, all right, with our craft knife or scissors or whatever you're going to do. I would use a craft knife mainly because there's some very, very precise areas on this one, and it's really hard with scissors to cut out the slits on the base page. So here we go. Now we're pre-folding everything. So I just pre-fold. It's super easy now because we scored all these dotted black lines. So folding everything should be a piece of cake. Let's glue these 2 long rectangular tabs. I'm just gonna spread the glue there. Oh, look at that. I'm spreading the glue by just folding it over. We're gonna glue both of those sides to the top of the hat piece here, just like that. Now these are 2 V-fold risers that are gonna make the top part of the hat and body. This is gonna be the upper body of our NutCracker. And there it is. You can see those tabs, we're just folding it back. That's the way it's gonna look when it's folding. We don't want that fold incorrectly. And let's fold this other part of the body. Look, that folds that way. And then this piece here, this little triangle underneath this slotted tab, glues to the arm. All right, so that's gonna glue there. And then we're gonna do the same on the opposite side. That little triangle underneath the slotted tab, or mushroom tab, if you wanna call it that. Mushrooms. Talk a lot about food. All right, let's fold the sides of that mushroom tab. Just feed it through the slot, just like so. Look at that. It goes right on through. The reason why sometimes I use slotted tabs is they're looser movement. They have a little bit looser movement and loosens up our pop-up. So if there were glue tabs everywhere, sometimes it gets a little hard to move. So we're gonna slide these tabs into these slots on the base page. Look, those 2 go there. And we're just gonna put a little glue on the back. Once you fed it through the slit, so those 2 tabs are in place. And when you assemble it, it should be able to go flat. So you should be able to flatten the top. Okay, let's put these 2 tabs in. And just make sure everything's lined up with the center of the base page, the center fold line. So we got those 2 tabs in. Let's glue them into place on the back. We'll press them down. And then, see this little triangle of paper here? That needs some glue on it. And that there, it's right underneath the arms. And then we're gonna put this triangle of paper that fits right into it from the base page. It's gonna fit into place, just like that. And if your other tabs come out, it's no big deal. Just put them back in, press it down if you have to re-glue it, and make sure that that upper body piece is centered with the center of the base page. This is how it should move up and down, and those arms should swing. Okay, so that's a V-fold riser with 2 V-folds that swing those arms.
We interrupt this program to bring you a special report.
Bring the magic of the Disney parks into your home with this fun and interactive pop-up map. With original artwork by the incredible Rui Ricardo, detailed text by Charlie Price, and intricate paper engineering from award-winning paper engineer Matthew Reinhart. That's me! The Disneyland Pop-Up Park Tour brings the beloved landscapes, attractions, and characters of the Disney parks vividly to life. Intricate and unique, this deluxe pop-up map is an essential keepsake for Disney fans of all ages. Now you can bring Disneyland home with you. From New York Times best-selling paper engineer Matthew Reinhart, that's me, comes the ultimate 3D masterpiece showcasing all your favorite comic book characters in DC Superheroes, the ultimate pop-up book. Fly above Metropolis with Superman, don a cowl and zoom through Gotham with Batman, battle alongside the Amazons with Wonder Woman, and so much more as the Justice League encounters villains such as Lex Luthor and the Joker. Featuring contemporary comics art and remarkable 3-dimensional paper engineering on every page. This hefty pop-up, it's heavy, book is a must-have for all DC fans or anyone who loves the art of pop-ups. Now from Abrams Books, check it out. All right, now this centerpiece. This folds and glues onto itself. This is going to be sort of a support strut for the body piece that's eventually going to go on top of all this. There's 3 tabs, one on the left, one on the right, and one in the center that's going to go in, just like so, very nicely. So those are all in. Now what do? We're going to go to the back and we're going to glue them down. And the reason why I've been doing a lot of slits for these holiday cards, rather than just having like surface gluing, well, if you're going to make them to send out, like you don't want to see all those tabs. So I thought this would be prettier. Okay, so there is the central support strut with 2 90-degree V-folds that support it to keep it in the center. All right, let's make the bottom part of the body. This is the V-fold riser going down, which is sort of a V-fold, not riser, and you're gonna make sure it's centered. Look at those 2 tabs glue on right there on those gray spots. The tabs should match up completely. Look at how it folds. See, just kind of make sure it's centered properly. Remember, between these steps, I know that we go awful fast, but between these steps, let your glue dry. Let it dry, let it sit. Okay, let's glue this tab in. There was a gray surface area that tells you where to glue, and let's do the same thing for this other tab right there. See how it matches the shape right there? Beautiful. Look at that, we've got the legs done. Let's glue these legs into place. Okay, let's put these 2 tabs through the base page, just like that. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And we're gonna glue them underneath. Put a little glue there and a little glue there. When you're gluing this into the base page, I'm telling you what, press it down to be flat, let it dry, let those tabs dry in place, make sure they're centered, make sure everything is centered with the center of the base page. There you go. And once it's dried, it should fold in just like that. Sometimes you gotta help a little in the beginning. Look at that. So the legs go down, and the hat and the arms go up, okay? This is the center body piece. And you're gonna see a little gray area. See that tab there? That's gonna glue on right in that little gray area, right there, kind of on near the belly button. That's gonna be where the belt goes. But we're gonna glue this tab right there. That's gonna keep the body piece sort of supported in the middle, just like so. Beautiful. And then, see these tabs here, they're gonna go on the sides of the hat. We're gonna put that into the base page. You'll see that they fit right there. Beautiful. There's one side. And then we're gonna put this side of the belt. It goes into the slit on the base page right there. All right, beautiful. And we're gonna do the same here. We're gonna glue that into place. We're gonna slide that tab right into that slit. We're gonna glue them all down. And this is gonna keep our body piece in place. So we're gonna press those down, let them sit for a second and dry. That's gluing on the opposite side. And let's put these tabs right there. Let's glue those in place. That's just kind of a platform. That's a pop-up called a platform. And so the platform is the body. Look at that. So the body stays in the center. Let's do the face. Okay, so the face, we wanna build it this way with the lines going this way with the tabs on the line side. And see where those gray areas are? Those are where those little tabs go. We're just gonna glue them in place. That's just gonna keep our face piece in one place. All right, and then the opposite side is going to be the white side. We're going to put these slotted mushroom tabs into these slots near the ears. There we go. We're going to fold them, press them through. So what I do is those folds at the end, they fold in the mushroom, and then once they go through the slot, you're going to open up that mushroom tab so that they're slotted in place. Oh, wait a minute. We gotta put the covers on. I always forget this part. All right, so let's put the covers on. We just spread the glue. And sometimes what I'll do is I'll put the glue all over the front. When I put the cover on, I'll kind of move it around so that it spreads the glue more evenly. Look at that. There's our nut cracking time. Let's get to decorating. Woohoo! Whoa! Look at that nutcracker. I used metallic markers for the gold parts. See how they kind of shimmer? You can design it however you like. I'm just giving you the bare bones pop-up to build it. So I hope you enjoyed making this pop-up with me, Matthew Reinhart, here in my studio. Again, like I said, happy holidays, everybody. I enjoy making holiday crafts so much. I know this is the time when you're feeling all warm inside and you want to share, and this is a great way to do it. So anyways, on your way out, could you do me a favor? Could you hit that like, click, and subscribe. Subscribe, because we're really trying to get to 30K this year. We're almost there. Please, by all means, tell me below, do you like this? Do you not like it? Do you have ideas for future ones? Next year, if you have a cool idea, I'm here on YouTube because of you. I love you all, and I thank you for spending the time with me today. And I want to wish you all Merry Holidays, whichever one you celebrate. This is Matthew Reinhart saying, be kind to a stranger, think creatively, and keep it
poppin'! Ho ho! Don't worry, I won't crack your nuts.
Bye-bye.